Alright, hello guys. Today is going to be a quick video on how to track your players' damage. Um, this is generally used for like scoreboard UIs, like at the end of a match it shows a player's wins, eliminations, and damage, the damage done to other players. Let's get started. So first, you're gonna want to create a verse file. So verse explorer, and then just right click and add new verse file to project. I already wrote the code, so I'm just gonna go through over the code right now. It's a very short script, so shouldn't be long. Yeah. If you want the script, I will put it in my Discord, in the description, and there should be a tab on my Discord called verse files, and you'll see the file in there. So yeah, okay. So first, you're just gonna have an agent data class. This class is just gonna store your players' elimination, their deaths, and their damage. You can add other stuff in here too if you want to track other players. I don't know, whatever you want to track for each player. Add it to that class. Then you're gonna have two editables. This is just to show the stats on the top left of my screen. You don't need these buttons. Whatever you're using these stats for is what you're gonna basically input it in. I don't have a UI or a canvas or anything, so I'm just gonna show it with the buttons. The reset stat button, this is just gonna reset my stats all to 0. Like if you're doing a round system, you're gonna want to reset your player stats at the end of every round so that it doesn't add up. Also, you're going to need a var. You're just gonna need a variable and agent map right here to access this agent class. So on begin, we are going to, for my buttons, I just did interacted with, show player, reset, whatever. You don't. If you have the buttons, you just copy this, you interacted with, and subscribe it to the show player stats or reset player stats. I have a on player added event. This right here, and also this, just set the players equal to the player maps up for the agent data, and also it tracks when the player has been eliminated, damaged, or damaged shield. So yeah, I just grabbed all the players here. On player joined, I just subscribed to that function for every player in the match at the start of the game, which does what I just said. And then the get play space player added. Anytime a player joins, it has to add all this to the player, so it tracks when they're eliminated, or else it will not work. So hold on, this is actually very important, because a while ago, while I was trying to do this, I was having problems with the tracking the damage, because every time I would shoot a player and they had shield, it would not track the shield damage. So basically, I forgot to add this damage shield event. You guys are going to need this this event if you want to track the total amount of damage a player has done, shield and white health. So the damage event, they can both subscribe to the same function though, the player damage. Yeah, and then this function just grabs the eliminated and the elimination player. So first we're going to grab the player that has been eliminated. So what we do is we do player eliminated, result, elimination, result. We're gonna have to grab the fort character, because if you click here, it gives us the eliminated character, fort character, and the fort character of the eliminating character. So basically, we're just gonna put that right here just to see it, and then now we're going to grab the agent. We're gonna convert the fort character into an agent. So doing that, you just do if eliminated agent, and then eliminated FC dot get agent. That's gonna convert the agent to the FC, the fort character, and then I just put if eliminated agent stats is equal to the agent map of the eliminated agent, we are going to set eliminated agent stats.playerDeaths +1. So yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. It just grabs the agent and sets the player deaths to +1 up here. Now after that is the eliminated agent, so we found the eliminated agent. Now we need to find the eliminator. So finding the eliminator is kind of different because you can't just grab the agent of the eliminator FC, because the eliminator could be a zone or like fall damage or something like that, or like code or something. So we got to make sure that the eliminator is an agent. So I just put if eliminator FC is valid, equal to eliminator FC with a question mark. If eliminator, now we establish that the eliminator is a player, is another agent. So we're gonna grab the agent of that Fort character of the FC valid. So if eliminator agent is same with the top with the eliminated eliminator FC valid.get agent, and then the same thing as here, we just grab the stats, set the stats equal to +1, but instead of the deaths, obviously you're gonna do the player eliminations. Yeah, agent map eliminator agent, and then now that is it for tracking the eliminations and the deaths. So now all we need is the damage now, and so now we do player damage result instead of elimination result. We do damage result. If you click here, it gives us and what I'm doing to click here is I'm just hovering over it, and then I'm left control, and it just highlights it like that, and then you just left click, and boom, you're into this Fort page right here. Shows you the different type of events you can do, functions. So we're just grabbing the instigator, but you can grab the player that was damaged. You can also do that. Just grab the target, but no, we're just gonna use the instigator right now. And also the amount. So to get the amount, we are going to just do damage amount is equal to result, which is result of the damage result dot amount, the amount of damage that has been done. And then now we're grabbing the instigator. So if instigator is equal to the result dot instigator, kind of like the eliminator FC, we gotta make sure it's another player doing the damage, or doing the damage to the player or prop or whatever, right? So question mark at the end. Now we're going to grab the agent of the instigator, which is attacker agent instigator dot get instigator agent. Instead of get agent, we gotta use get instigator agent. Would get agent? I don't think. Yeah, no. I was about to say. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now we got the instigator, so we know the instigator is a player, and we have the player's agent. So now we are going to have to convert the damage, because the damage is a float at first. So we're gonna have to convert that float to a integer. So in order to do that, we do the round right here. We put damage int is equal to round damage amount. It's just gonna round the float, and then if after we've got the damage int, we're going to add that amount to the variable we have at the top, player damage. So if set agent map attacker agent dot player damage plus equal to damage int. That's pretty much it. Now we're just gonna do the reset function, where it's just reset player stats. This is just gonna reset all of the variables to 0. Yeah, we're gonna grab the stat map, we're gonna grab the class of the agent, set the agent stats, set player damage equal to 0, set player eliminations equal to 0, and then set stats player deaths equal to 0. Let's just set it all equal to 0. And then now this is just showing my stats at the top left, as I said in the beginning. And yeah, that's pretty simple. That's pretty much it. Now we're just gonna test it out right now. Dang, I thought this was gonna be a quick one. I guess not. Okay. Grab my guns. Here's my player. Jump. Okay, so let's do like a headshot. 54. Let's check it. Top left, it says 54 player damage. Let's shoot the body. 36. 90 player damage. 0 kills, 0 deaths. 90, that should be 110. 130. 150. Yep, 150. And then I believe that should be 210, right? Yep, 210. And then now the player kill says 1 at the top. And then if I don't reset the stats, it's just gonna keep adding those stats onto the variables. 85 should be 2 deaths. I mean 2 kills. Yep, 2 kills, 432. Damn. Now let's make sure the deaths work. So I'm just gonna kill my character. Nice. So I should have 1 death. 2 kills, 1 death for 30 something. Yep, 2 kills, 1 death for 32. And then I can reset my stats just like that. 0, 0. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You could use this for, I don't know, you can set the player damage in a leaderboard. Or use it for whatever you're building. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys need help with. Join my Discord at the in my description. And yeah, also if you guys want to check out any of the maps I've made previously, the link would also be in the description. Thank you.